A lot of the work that I do with spirit and through my mediumship is helping people with grief, because of course it hurts when you lose loved ones. This summer I had a big life lesson ×3, actually ×4 in grief. And I felt like the legs were cut out from underneath me, and it was a real struggle. I can see that it was necessary for me to understand the other side of grief, so that when I'm working with people that are grieving, I can be more compassionate and understanding and know what they're going through and be more empathetic. It can really help somebody that's grieving to see a medium and have their loved one come through and validate that they're okay. The important thing about grief is that it needs to be heard, it needs to be felt, it needs to be expressed, however that is. And that makes other people often fairly uncomfortable. So we often will hold on to the grief. But if you move through it, God, it's like having your skin peeled off and dialysis at the same time. But if you work through it, you can get to a point, as far as with the death of a loved one, where you think about them and you don't cry every time. You have a happy memory. And that is what our loved ones want from us. They always come through and say, don't let my death end your life the way you live it. Live with passion. Our loved ones always want us to heal when they pass on. They're not gone. They've just transitioned. And when I do readings, I always ask, I don't want any leading information. I don't names, nothing. I don't want any contamination of the reading. I just want to be clear and go right into it. As far as the timeline, how long does grieving take? It takes as long as it takes.